Have you ever wondered how that delicious piece of chocolate you're indulging in came to be? It all starts with the right cocoa beans. The journey of chocolate begins in tropical regions where cocoa trees flourish. The cocoa beans, the seeds of the Theobroma cacao tree, are the primary ingredient in the creation of chocolate. But not all cocoa beans are created equal. The quality of the bean is crucial. Only the best are selected, and any defective or damaged beans are promptly removed. This selection process is meticulous, ensuring only the highest quality beans continue on the journey of becoming a chocolatey delight. Following the careful selection, these beans are then thoroughly cleaned. This step is vital to remove any dirt, debris, and other foreign particles that may affect the taste of our beloved chocolate. Once we have our perfect beans, it's time to bring out their hidden flavors. The secret to unlocking the rich taste of chocolate lies in the roasting. This is where the magic begins. The carefully cleaned cocoa beans are placed in a roaster, a large cylindrical machine that uses heat to transform the beans. The temperature and duration of roasting are meticulously controlled, as each variable can significantly impact the flavor profile of the final product. As the beans roast, their natural sugars begin to caramelize, and complex chemical reactions occur, unlocking a symphony of flavors and aromas. This process not only develops the characteristic chocolatey taste we all adore, but it also helps to loosen the outer shell of the beans, known as the husk. This makes the beans easier to break down in the next stages of the chocolate-making process. Roasting is an art form, and each chocolate maker has their unique approach, adding to the diversity of flavors found in the world of chocolate. With our beans roasted to perfection, it's time to break them down. The next step in our chocolate journey involves grinding and winnowing. After the beans have been carefully selected, cleaned, and roasted, they're ready to be ground. The grinding process is a fascinating one. The roasted cocoa beans are passed through a machine, often a large revolving drum. As they travel through the drum, the beans are broken down into smaller pieces. These aren't just any pieces, these are what we call cocoa nibs. Now you might be wondering, what about the husks? Well, that's where winnowing comes into play. The cocoa nibs are passed through a winnowing machine. This machine is designed to separate the nibs from the husks, or shells. It's a crucial step, ensuring that only the best parts of the beans make it through to the next stage. Now that we have our cocoa nibs, it's time to transform them into a chocolatey paste. Our cocoa nibs are ready to take on a new form as chocolate liquor. Now this isn't the type of liquor you might be thinking of. This is the base from which all chocolate is made, a thick aromatic paste, brimming with potential. The process starts with grinding. Our roasted cocoa nibs are fed into a grinding machine which pulverizes them into tiny fragments. This process generates heat, and because cocoa beans are naturally laden with cocoa butter, the heat liquefies this fat, transforming the ground nibs into a flowing river of chocolate. But we're not done yet. The next step is refining, where the chocolate liquor is further ground to create a silky, smooth consistency. It's here that the magic truly happens, as the aroma and the flavor of chocolate become more pronounced, more robust, and more, well, chocolatey. With our chocolate liquor ready, it's time to add a bit of sweetness. But that's a story for the next scene. Stay tuned. What's chocolate without a little sugar and a dash of unique flavors? Now that we have our chocolate liquor, we're ready to add a little magic. This is where the mixing and conching process comes into play. Sugar, cocoa butter, and other ingredients such as milk powder, vanilla, or emulsifiers are added to the chocolate liquor, transforming it into a delightful concoction. The mixture is then heated and continuously stirred in a process called conching. Imagine a dance party for your taste buds. Conching is like the DJ, setting the rhythm and refining the texture and flavor of the chocolate. It smooths out any remaining coarse particles and allows the flavors to meld and develop, creating a harmonious symphony of taste in every bite. This rigorous process ensures that every piece of chocolate is a perfect blend of rich cocoa and sweet notes. After a thorough mix, it's time to give our chocolate the right texture and shine, and that, my friends, is the art of creating the perfect blend. The secret to a shiny, snappy piece of chocolate lies in the tempering. Imagine a chocolate bar that melts in your hand, lacks luster, and crumbles instead of snapping. That's what happens without tempering. This is the stage where science meets art in the chocolate-making process. Tempering is a precise method where the conched chocolate mixture is cooled down and then gently reheated to a specific temperature. It's all about controlling the formation of cocoa butter crystals. These crystals give the chocolate its structure and determine its final texture and appearance. By carefully raising and lowering the temperature, we encourage the formation of stable, tightly packed crystals. This results in chocolate that has a beautiful shine, a satisfying snap when you break it, and a smooth melt-in-your-mouth texture. Once the chocolate is perfectly tempered, it is rapidly cooled. This locks in the crystal structure and keeps the chocolate in its ideal form. Our chocolate is now ready to take on any shape we desire. Ever wondered how chocolate gets its shape? Welcome to the world of molding. This is where the magic happens, where our velvety, tempered chocolate transforms into the familiar shapes and sizes we all adore. The process begins by pouring the tempered chocolate into various molds. These molds come in all shapes and sizes, creating everything from simple chocolate bars to intricate designs. But this isn't a simple pour and wait process. These molds require a little bit of a shake. Why, you ask? Well, just like a good cocktail, chocolate benefits from a little bit of a mix. The molds are vibrated or tapped gently to remove air bubbles. This ensures an even distribution of chocolate throughout the mold, guaranteeing a perfect shape every time. No cracks, no gaps, just solid, smooth chocolate. Our chocolate is shaped and ready, but it's not quite done yet. After shaping, our chocolate needs to cool down and solidify. This stage is crucial, as it takes our liquid delicacy and transforms it into the solid, crave-worthy treat we all adore. The filled molds are swiftly transferred to a cooling chamber, a place where the temperature is meticulously controlled to ensure the chocolate solidifies perfectly. This rapid cooling process allows the chocolate to harden, while maintaining its beautifully molded shape. It's during this stage that the chocolate evolves from a mere liquid to a solid, taking its final form. The cooling and solidification process is not merely about aesthetics, but it's also about texture. The cooling ensures that the chocolate will have that satisfying snap when broken, and will melt smoothly on the tongue. It's a delicate balance, and it's what makes chocolate so irresistible. And there you have it. Our chocolate is now solid and ready to be packaged. The journey from cocoa bean to chocolate bar is almost complete. It's time to wrap up our chocolate journey, literally. After the chocolate has taken its final form, it's ready to be dressed for the world in its shiny, enticing packaging. The packaging process is more than just an aesthetic touch. It's a vital step in maintaining the quality, freshness, and flavor of the chocolate. Our chocolate bars, each a masterpiece in its own right, are gently placed into various types of packaging. Some find their homes in sleek foil wrappers, while others are tucked into individual boxes or bundled into multi-pack boxes. But regardless of the packaging type, each piece is labeled meticulously, providing key information like ingredients, nutritional facts, and of course, the brand that brought this delight to life. Each package undergoes rigorous quality control checks to ensure it's well sealed. This isn't just to keep the chocolate fresh, but also to protect it from external factors that could compromise its quality. Our chocolate is now ready to be stored and distributed. The final step in our chocolate journey is getting it to you. Once the chocolates are wrapped and ready, they are stored in a temperature-controlled environment. This ensures the chocolate maintains its quality, preserving that delightful snap and melt-in-your-mouth sensation. This temperature-controlled haven is not just a storage space, it's a sanctuary for our chocolate, keeping it at the perfect temperature to preserve its taste, texture, and aroma. The chocolate is then distributed to various outlets around the world. Whether it ends up on a supermarket shelf, at a luxury chocolatier, or even in a vending machine, each bar of chocolate has been on a remarkable journey. It's been carefully selected, roasted, ground, refined, mixed, conched, tempered, molded, cooled, demolded, packaged, and finally, distributed. And there you have it, the journey of your chocolate from a humble cocoa bean to the delicious treat in your hand. Next time you enjoy a piece of chocolate, you'll know the journey it's been on to get to you.